Pakistan is one of the world's 9 nuclear-armed states, and its nuclear deterrent is built around a growing family of ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, aircraft, and an emerging sea-based capability. But what exactly does Pakistan have? Which missiles are nuclear-capable? How far can they reach? And how has Pakistan built a nuclear force designed to survive a major conflict? In this video, we examine Pakistan's publicly known and open-source missile systems and its nuclear weapons program. Pakistan became an openly nuclear-armed state after its nuclear tests in May 1998. Today, independent organizations estimate that Pakistan possesses approximately 170 nuclear warheads. The exact number is classified, and Pakistan does not publicly disclose the size of its arsenal. The country's nuclear forces are believed to include aircraft-delivered weapons, land-based ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and a developing sea-based cruise missile capability. This gives Pakistan the foundations of what analysts describe as an emerging nuclear triad. The Abdali, also known as HAF-II, is a short-range ballistic missile. Pakistan has described the Abdali as capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear warheads. Its reported range has changed over time. Earlier Pakistani statements placed its range around 180 kilometers, while after May 2025 tests, Pakistan stated a range of approximately 450 kilometers. The missile is road mobile, meaning its launcher can move between locations rather than remaining at a fixed launch site. That mobility can make missile forces harder to locate and destroy. Next is a Ghaznavi, or HAF-III. The Ghaznavi is a short-range, solid-fuel ballistic missile. Pakistan has stated that it can carry different types of warheads and has reported a range of approximately 290 kilometers. Its relatively short range means it is primarily associated with Pakistan's regional deterrence requirements. The missile has been tested several times, including nighttime tests designed to demonstrate the system's operational capability. One of Pakistan's most important ballistic missile families is the Shaheen series. The Shaheen-I, or HAF-IV, is a road-mobile, solid-fuel ballistic missile. Its reported range is approximately 650 kilometers. Pakistan later developed the Shaheen-IA, an extended-range version. The Pakistani government has stated that Shaheen-IA can reach approximately 900 kilometers. Both systems are considered dual-capable, meaning they can potentially carry either conventional or nuclear warheads. Their road mobility is an important part of Pakistan's missile force because mobile launchers can complicate an adversary's efforts to locate them. The Ghauri, or HAF-V, represents another major part of Pakistan's ballistic missile force. Unlike many of Pakistan's newer solid-fuel systems, Ghauri uses liquid propulsion. Its reported range is approximately 1,250 kilometers. The Ghauri is road mobile and has been associated with Pakistan's nuclear deterrent. Although it is an older system compared with newer Shaheen missiles, it remains an important part of the history and development of Pakistan's strategic missile program. The Shaheen-II is a medium-range, 2-stage, solid-fuel ballistic missile. Its reported range is approximately 2,000 kilometers. It is carried by a large road-mobile transporter-erector launcher. The Shaheen-II significantly expands Pakistan's ability to reach targets across a much larger portion of the region. It can carry either conventional or nuclear payload. The missile represents a major step beyond Pakistan's shorter-range ballistic systems. Then comes one of Pakistan's longest-range tested ballistic missiles, Shaheen-III. Pakistan has stated that Shaheen-III has a range of approximately 2,750 kilometers. It is a 2-stage, solid-fuel ballistic missile. The system has been tested multiple times and was publicly displayed during Pakistan Day events. Its range makes it Pakistan's longest-range publicly acknowledged tested ballistic missile. However, open-source assessments indicate that its operational status remains uncertain. Perhaps one of Pakistan's most technologically significant missile programs is Ababeel. Ababeel is designed as a medium-range ballistic missile and is associated with multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle, or MIRV, capability. MIRV technology allows a missile to carry multiple reentry vehicles that can potentially be directed toward different targets. Pakistan has stated that the purpose of the Ababeel system includes strengthening the survivability of its ballistic missiles against evolving ballistic missile defense systems. Pakistan conducted another reported Ababeel test in 2023. However, Open-source assessments have not established that Ababeel was operationally deployed by mid-2025. The Nasr or HATF-9 is very different from Pakistan's long-range strategic missiles. It is a short-range ballistic missile with a reported range of approximately 70 kilometers. Nasr is associated with Pakistan's development of what analysts describe as a tactical nuclear capability. The concept behind such a system is to provide a nuclear option at shorter battlefield ranges. This makes Nasr one of the most controversial components of Pakistan's nuclear posture. It represents an attempt to strengthen deterrence against a large conventional military force without relying exclusively on longer-range strategic missiles. Pakistan also possesses an important family of cruise missiles. The most famous is the Babur, or HATF-7. Unlike a ballistic missile, a cruise missile flies through the atmosphere toward its target. The Babur is a subsonic, terrain-following cruise missile. Pakistan describes the system as highly accurate and capable of carrying different types of warheads. The original Babur has been followed by improved variants, including the Babur 1A and the Babur 2/Babur 1B family. Open-source assessments associate these systems with both conventional and nuclear roles. The Babur 2, also referred to in some sources as Babur 1B, is an enhanced version of the Babur family. Pakistan has conducted several reported tests of the system. Its reported range is greater than the original system, although exact performance figures vary between Pakistani statements and outside assessments. The important feature of the Babur family is not simply range. It provides Pakistan with another method of delivering a nuclear or conventional payload while flying at relatively low altitude. This gives Pakistan a different type of strike capability compared with ballistic missiles. Pakistan also developed the RAAD, an air-launched cruise missile. The Pakistani military has described RAAD as capable of carrying conventional and nuclear warheads. The original RAAD has been associated with a reported range of approximately 350 kilometers. Pakistan later displayed the RAAD-2, an improved version. Pakistan has stated a reported range of approximately 600 kilometers for RAAD-2. The system is particularly important because it provides an air-launched component to Pakistan's nuclear deterrent. Open-source assessments have associated Pakistan's Mirage aircraft with the RAAD testing program, although the operational status of the system remains uncertain. Perhaps the most important development for Pakistan's future nuclear posture is the Babur. Babur 3 is designed as a submarine-launched cruise missile. Its development is connected with Pakistan's objective of creating a sea-based nuclear capability. Why is this important? Its development is connected with Pakistan's objective of creating a sea-based nuclear capability. Why is this important? Because submarines can potentially survive an initial attack more effectively than fixed installations. That creates the possibility of a second strike capability. SIPRI has assessed that Pakistan is close to completing development of a sea-launched cruise missile capability intended for its diesel-electric submarines. However, the operational status and exact deployment details remain uncertain. Pakistan also fields the Harbah family of naval cruise missiles. The Pakistan Navy has described Harbah as an all-weather, subsonic cruise missile capable of anti-ship and land attack missions. Its reported range is approximately 290 kilometers. However, its nuclear role is not clearly established in open sources. That distinction is important. Not every Pakistani missile is a nuclear missile. Pakistan maintains a mixture of conventional and potentially nuclear-capable systems. Missiles are only part of the picture. Pakistan also maintains aircraft capable of delivering nuclear weapons. Open-source assessments have particularly associated the Mirage-3 and Mirage-V aircraft with Pakistan's nuclear delivery mission. These aircraft have served Pakistan for decades. Their continued association with the nuclear force demonstrates that Pakistan's nuclear deterrent is not dependent on missiles alone. Aircraft provide another delivery option. Pakistan's nuclear force can therefore be understood through several layers. Short-range systems such as Nasr, Ghaznavi, and Abdali provide regional capabilities. The Shaheen-I, Shaheen-II, Ghauri, and Shaheen-III provide progressively longer-range ballistic missile options. The Babur family adds land and potentially sea-based cruise missile capabilities. The RAAD provides an air-launched cruise missile component, and the developing Babur 3 is intended to create a submarine-based nuclear capability. Together, These systems give Pakistan multiple potential methods of delivering nuclear weapons. But there is an important limitation to everything we know. Pakistan does not publicly reveal the exact number, design, yield, or deployment status of its nuclear warheads. Independent researchers estimate that Pakistan had approximately 170 nuclear warheads in January 2025. The exact composition of those weapons remains classified. Open-source research has found no reliable public evidence that Pakistan possesses operational two-stage thermonuclear weapons. Pakistan's nuclear tests in 1998 demonstrated yields up to approximately 12 kilotons, while analysts believe later warhead designs may differ from the devices tested at that time. Therefore, claims about exact Pakistani nuclear weapon yields should be treated carefully. The purpose of Pakistan's nuclear arsenal is fundamentally deterrence. Pakistan developed nuclear weapons in the context of its long-standing security competition with India. Its missile development has therefore focused on survivability, mobility, range, accuracy, and multiple delivery options. The development of systems such as Ababeel and Babur 3 also shows an effort to make Pakistan's deterrent more difficult to neutralize. Instead of relying on one type of weapon, Pakistan has developed several different categories: ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, aircraft, and potentially submarines. Pakistan's missile program continues to evolve. The Shaheen-III and Ababeel programs remain important developments. The Babur family continues to expand. The development of Babur 3 points toward a future sea-based nuclear capability, and U.S. officials have publicly expressed concern about Pakistan's longer-range missile development. However, claims about an eventual intercontinental ballistic missile capability remain disputed and should not be presented as an operational reality. What is clear is that Pakistan continues to modernize its strategic missile technology. Pakistan's nuclear arsenal is not based on one missile. It is a network of different delivery systems. The Abdali, Ghaznavi, Shaheen-I, Shaheen-IA, Ghauri, Shaheen-II, Shaheen-III, Nasr, Ababeel, Babur 2, Warhead, and Babur 3 represent different stages and categories of Pakistan's strategic weapons development. Some are operational, some are being upgraded, and some remain under development. The exact number of nuclear weapons and their deployment locations remain secret, but independent estimates place Pakistan's nuclear stockpile at roughly 170 warheads. The central purpose of this arsenal is deterrence, and Pakistan's continuing missile development shows that its nuclear strategy is evolving from a primarily land and air capability toward a more diversified force that could eventually include a stronger sea-based component.